What's good?
Yo,
What's up, bro?
Howdy.
What's
We got the
good?
Pollo Loco gang here for
Heck yeah.
episode 50. I can't believe we're on episode 50 already, man. Feels like we just started this back up. Um, yeah, it's been a wild road with this podcast, honestly, because we started out with Chris and I, and then it was Chris, Jeannie, and I, and then my old editor joined us, and then now it's Chris and I again, and we actually have guests. Like it's like an actual podcast now. So we like to start off, Giancarlo, by kind of like going through anything new that happened in our week. So, I'll go last because I probably have the most stuff. Chris, you want to go first, or
I don't have anything, bro.
you don't have anything?
My life's
Nothing
boring.
happened? Chris is like I'll send Chris text messages and he won't respond, but I'm like, I know he read it, but I'm like, bro must be like really busy at work or whatever this week. So
Yeah.
been working a lot or what?
It's just more of like the stuff that I've had to do lately has got me like really tired. Like I'll come home and usually like I'll go to bed at like 4 in the morning, right? Because I get off at like midnight. But like most of this week it's been like 2 a.m. I'm just out. Like I eat, I do this stuff for you on YouTube, and then I go to bed. So it's just
Weird.
been really tired from work lately. But yeah, other than that, nothing really going on.
What about you, Jorge? Anything exciting?
We'll skip over me for a sec. Go to Giancarlo next.
Giancarlo graduated.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Yeah, I graduated from Carrington College from it's a pharmacy. Thank you, guys. As a pharmacy technician, and then I got a job right away over at Walgreens. It's a
Hell yeah.
pharmacy tech.
Now I know where to get the hookup for that cough syrup.
Hey, yeah, I got you, bro.
Hell yeah,
make that
United
purple
boy.
drink.
Yeah. Exactly.
All up.
Yeah. Now
All right, I guess. Oh, go ahead.
Now my goal is to do my prereqs for pharmacist. So I'm really excited, and then I got quite a bit of auditions this week. I got one tomorrow, so
Nice.
excited for that.
Yeah, the auditions are coming back.
Yeah, big time.
You still need time, Jorge? Or you don't have
let's see,
anything.
I
That's
don't even
fine.
got anything, honestly, but I mean, I guess finished my plans to go to Vegas next weekend, so
It's official.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
that's pretty much it.
So as you can see, I have a new camera setup. It's a different angle because I have this like fancy Elgato mic or like mount. I can literally like move it all over the place. It's really cool. So I'm trying out this like lower camera angle. Now you can kind of see my posters a little bit. So that's cool. I've been just chugging away at my script. Jorge and Giancarlo have actually read some of it, so it's been cool to share that. Ben read it, and like we went through and cleaned up like typos and stuff because those are a bitch. But I'm on page 51 of 80, so probably gonna be like I'll probably be finished rewriting it by the end of next week. So that's awesome. Big milestone for that. Auditions, yeah. I mean, they've been slowly coming in again. Lots of commercials stuff for me. I don't know about you guys. I had like one proof of concept audition. But like nothing. I don't see a lot of big stuff at least coming my way yet. But they are trickling in again, so that's good to see. I got a little scared last week because it was like, boom, we got like 3 and then nothing for a week, and then this week it's like 3 again. So who knows? We're gonna talk about like the state of the film industry and stuff later. It's one of our topics. So, but I saw Blink twice. That was actually pretty good. I was surprised how much I liked it. Definitely worth seeing if anybody likes psychological thrillers. And then last night I took the wife to Flick's Brewhouse, broke the keto diet a little bit.
Oh,
For the
hell
first time
no.
in like, well, I'll get into that in a second, but Speak No Evil was awesome. We saw Speak No Evil. James McAvoy, fantastic in it. I think ever since he made Split with M. Night Shyamalan, like he's been getting these like really crazy roles, and this one definitely one of the crazier ones. So I definitely recommend that. I think I liked it more than Blink twice. I think I'd go like 4 stars on Letterboxd. So like an 8 out of 10. Really solid.
Wow.
Pretty tense and like unnerving at times. So definitely recommend that. About the keto thing, I did like a brand deal with Wingstop, and I ate some tenders and some boneless wings, and I literally passed the fuck out right after that because I guess the carbs from the breading was enough, man. Like I fell asleep for like 2 hours. My wife was like, I was like worried about you because you just like crashed, and I don't do that, you know. So, did not feel good after that. Like it definitely made me feel like shit. The carbs. But last night I had like a couple of bites of like my wife and I shared. Like she got the freaking Tombstone burger that I usually get with fries. So I had a couple fries, like 2 or 3 of them, and then I had like 3 bites of that burger, and oh my gosh, the burger's so good, man. But I tried their steak and avocado salad, which they usually don't like. They're usually like out of it by that time because it was like a 7:30 showing. That was delicious. I would definitely get that again. And then I tried their wings, Jorge.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had their wings?
No.
I think they might be the best wings in town. They were so
You're
good.
lying.
4 legs and 4 wings.
Now I gotta try them.
It was
bro.
buffalo. I got buffalo. Dude, I'm telling you, the meat was delicious. The breading was delicious. Lots of flavor. They gave you wet naps. It was perfect, man. They like
Damn.
pampered my ass with those wings. So
Wait, traditional or boneless?
traditional.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. I think every time now I'm gonna get that steak and avocado salad and the wings. It's like keto friendly. So, like chili, like it was like a chili vinaigrette or something like that on the salad. That was delicious. It had like a nice little
shit.
kick to it. Yeah, dude, it was bomb. And then last thing, or sorry, I'm going to see Transformers 1 with Theo tonight, so I'm excited about that. I've heard really good things, and it's like a fan first event, so it'll be a good crowd, I'm sure. And then I had another interview with Canvas Rebel, so I've shared it on like Instagram and stuff like that. If anybody wants to go see how I ended up as a content creator and stuff, and doing filmmaking and all that, I got into it, so that's cool. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that happened this week. You know, went to Giancarlo's graduation. That was really cool. We had some Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen after that. That was good too. I had that. Giancarlo and I both got the ribeye, and I was honestly
good,
surprised how
bro.
good it was. Yeah.
It was so good, bro. Goodness gracious.
But yeah, if you guys don't have anything else, we can move on to our main topic, which is a doozy.
I'm ready.
The PS5 Pro. You getting it, Giancarlo? $800, bro.
Thought it was 7.
Well, it's
Whoa,
7. It's 700, but if you want a disc drive, it's like $80 or something like that. It's
No,
something.
there's no disc drive option.
No, I'm saying if you
get like an external one.
That's what I'm saying.
right?
Yeah, if you get an external one, it's $80. Yeah.
God damn.
Too much,
PS5
bro.
For a console.
Pro price. Double check.
In that case, I'd much rather spend $800 maybe on a brand new
Okay.
PC.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what
so
everyone's
they're
saying. Yeah.
They're saying 800 because of tax. Like it's basically $100 of tax.
I mean, if I'm gonna spend $800 on the PC on the PS5, then we'll just build a PC,
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you can go to Best Buy and get like a decent
PC.
PC for $800 and just
Yeah.
play a lot of stuff, and then upgrade that. You know, like this, you don't have a disk
Exactly.
drive. It doesn't even come with the stand, bro. Everybody's complaining that like this. You know how the regular PS5 comes with a stand. This one you have to pay for it separately. It's like $25.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, man.
What the hell's wrong with them?
Well, they're saying it's because like Xbox isn't competition anymore, so like
Oh.
PlayStation's the only console that's worth getting. So they're like, oh, we can charge whatever we want for it. But I'm pretty sure PlayStation was the same company that like all the way back in the day was like, hey, our marketing scheme is that our console is cheap. Like that used to be how they sold their consoles, is that they were cheap. And then the PS3 came out and it was like overpriced, so they're doing the same thing again. It's not a good look.
Yeah, and like I've seen the side-by-side comparisons of like the graphics between the regular PS5 and the PS5 Pro, and you get like some extra frames, but like people were pausing and going, "I don't see a difference. What the fuck? Like, what are you paying for?"
Well, I know there was like some game that that was coming out. Oh, it was Space Marine 2, where they were saying like if you play on the PS5, you get like 30 to 40 FPS, but with a PS5 Pro, you might get 60, maybe. But might, because it's a very CPU intensive game, and the CPU didn't change at all, only the GPU.
Yeah, CPU is the same, but the GPU, they're like, oh, it's 46% bigger, and I'm like, what do you mean bigger? Like that?
Well,
Well, it's bigger doesn't
even
mean like
better.
46% performance. You know, like
I think that they mean like so the same process node, which I don't know if it's like 7 nanometer or 5 nanometer, I don't remember, but it's the actual chip on there is bigger, so you have more transistors, so it performs better. But still, yeah, you could have a GPU that's bigger, and it's just that it's like a bigger transistor size, and so it's actually like worse. So
yeah. I mean, it is smaller, which is nice because that console's huge, but it's just not like we literally have like every console here. I have my PC, we have a Switch, I have a Steam Deck, we got the PS5 and the Xbox One X. Like we get Giancarlo, I gave you the Series S, right? So you have that, but
That thing is perfect.
there's no reason to get a PS5 Pro, man. Like it's
Nah.
not gonna notice a difference. Theo's not gonna notice a difference playing Lego Star Wars. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
come on with that shit. That's
I'm-
crazy though, man.
If you're trying to improve your system and stuff, like you might as well just switch over to PC because just upgrading your console ain't gonna do it. You know what I mean? It's bull.
Yeah. Well, I mean, usually when they come out with a Pro version, like when they came out with the Pro version of the PS4, then like the normal PS4 went down like $100, and they already said like, no, the price is not going down on the regular one. I'm like, these stingy
Well,
motherfuckers, man.
Apparently, in some regions, the
crazy.
PS5 actually went up in price.
I mean, dude, the tax and shit going up, like it's still, you know, whatever. But I mean, controllers are like $100 now.
That's
You seen that?
ridiculous,
Like,
bro.
it's just
I'm
I
keeping
don't know,
my
man.
stick drift, dog. I'm tired of that stuff. Like, ain't no way. I bought in 3 Switch controllers because those motherfuckers break so
Yeah,
fast.
those
Oh
are
yeah, the
really
Switches
cheap.
are really like notorious for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I hear they do not last long at all. But I
disgusting.
mean, we haven't had to replace any of ours, but I don't think we play the Switch that much, honestly. I never played the Switch. I
Yeah.
can't stand the graphics. It's just too much of a step down for me. I just can't. Everything looks like potato graphics on it.
Yeah, I barely play it, and when I do, my controller's already messed up. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? I played it like twice, bro, and it just ruins and it kills
You
me.
sneeze and like push on it too hard and it breaks.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Because what do you I know you have your PC, but you also have an Xbox, Jorge?
So I
can't
have my
remember.
PC. I have all the generations of Xbox, all the generations of PlayStation. I have a Switch, a Wii. Can't see.
Got my
from here.
DS,
Yeah, I got 2 DSs.
the 3DS. You guys remember that
I have a
shit?
3DS.
Dude, I
3DS
remember the
piece of crap, bro.
3DS, bro.
The DSi.
I had pretty much every console, dog, except for like maybe shit, I don't even know.
You have
I
that-
think I have everything, honestly.
The Wii U.
Do you have that
Oh,
Soldier?
I don't have the Wii U.
you have that Soldier Boy game console?
Little Nintendo cube,
Oh
bro.
shit! That like Chinese knockoff.
Oh, yeah, no.
The
What'd you
Nintendo
do?
cube, bro.
Oh, the GameCube.
GameCube.
The
Oh, I
GameCube,
don't have the
bro.
GameCube.
Oh, and then
either.
the Game
I always
Sphere.
liked how the GameCube looked. There's like a really cool like
Yeah.
design.
Yeah.
It was
I
so
like
cool.
how on the Wii you were
controllers
able
are
to play
fucking weird,
GameCube
though.
games. Like,
Yeah. The thing is that we never had any GameCube games when we had the Wii, and so like I never understood what that was for until like maybe like 4 years after we got it.
oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, like in our household, we really didn't like have video games until like I was in middle school. Like
Yeah.
we had like Game Boys and stuff, but I mean, those
Oh, Game
It's
Boys.
just,
Hell yeah.
that's like all we had, you know. Like there was like the Lord of the Rings Third Age game that I was addicted to, and then
yeah.
trying to think what else.
Mega Man, bro.
We did get DSs at one point.
Yeah, and then we would like get in trouble for like laughing because we'd be like sending messages. in
Yeah,
the
we'd
little,
be
like, chat room in the middle of the night.
on PictoChat just drawing stuff in there. I remember
Yeah.
like yeah.
Like, is that a dick?
I don't think we ever did that. I think it was more of just like we would write like "you suck" or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be like, look at this, and then like it takes you like 5 minutes, and then it's just you suck or something like
Yeah.
that.
I don't because we had the Wii. Did we get the Wii before the Xbox?
I think so.
Because I remember we would play a lot of like Wii Sports, and then I had that Star Wars: The Force Unleashed game on there.
I feel like a lot of people got like their parents got Wii's because they're like, oh, it's exercise too, you know?
That's
like
why
yeah,
I got it.
That's it.
Yeah,
Oh hell! I had
I
to
just
play
remember
Black
playing
Ops
the
on
bowling
that.
and stuff.
Oh,
Black
God.
Ops on the
Oh,
Wii.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
played
with
World
the
at
Wii remote, I was like,
Yeah, if you like turn it too fast and just start spinning.
it was ridiculous. But
It's crazy, bro.
that's when I switched over to Xbox again because I went from the original Xbox and then I got the Wii, and then I was playing like everything I could on that. And I was like, bro, I cannot do shit with the Wii remote. Just fucking here, you know. I had to camp because that's the only way you could get kills. But once I switched over to the 360 after that, like skyrocketed on my skill for sure.
The 360
Yeah.
was just so good, man.
Yeah.
Good old days, man. I miss the 300.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think like if you're thinking about getting into PC gaming, but you don't want to drop like $1,000 or more, get a Steam Deck, man. You can get they're on sale right now for like $300. Like the LCD one, I think you can get like 512 gigs for like $300, and that shit plays PC games. You can play Fallout 4 on it, and stuff like
Damn.
it's legit. Yeah, I mean, I was playing Resident Evil on there, and it looks great. Like the graphics are like medium.
Resident Evil 4?
Yeah, Resident Evil
Oh,
4,
damn.
Village. Yeah,
Damn. That's
yeah.
crazy.
The Steam Deck is legit. I think that's the way to go. And plus, it's I'm like kind of itching to go on a trip where I have to go on a plane because I'm gonna bring that shit. Just, somebody's gonna be next to me watching me play Resident Evil or something. They're like,
What the?
but yeah, I can't believe they're charging that much, man. It's crazy.
And no new games.
Yeah, no, a lot of people are saying this console generation is a joke.
It really is, dude. Like, damn. Like, when I bought the PS5, like, I installed like 3 games and my memory was gone. I had no more storage or nothing. I was
That's
like, bro, are you
crazy,
kidding me?
dude.
Like,
I mean, the new
Whatever.
Call of Duty is like 300. It's like 300 gigs total with Warzone,
I know.
zombies, campaign, all that shit. Yeah.
it's disgusting. And then they expect you to buy the separate SSD, I think it's called, or whatever,
Mhm.
for like another terabyte or two for like over $100. I'm like, bro, what the
Yeah,
hell?
they want you to buy the Sony
Like,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking, man. But I know there's gonna be some people who decide to buy it. But I am curious to see what like the sales are like and stuff. If people actually.
People are gonna buy it, bro. I know people are gonna buy it.
I don't know, man. Times are tough right now. Like
Yeah.
I seriously think like it wouldn't take much for us to go into like a legit like depression or some shit right now. Like
The Great Depression.
yeah, dude. I don't
Gosh.
know, man. I think. I mean, how many days are we away from the election?
Well, it's like
It's like
pretty
50
much.
days or something, right?
Yeah, it's like pretty much 2 months.
I mean, I already saw that. I don't know if it was the New York Times or some. There was some interview with somebody who's like Homeland Security or something like that, and he said that they are preparing for civil unrest. Like either way, whatever way the election goes, they're expecting like
Jeez.
civil unrest. I'm like,
How's
damn,
that?
bro. Like riots and shit.
Oh, hell yeah. Go to-
Go steal a PS5 Pro.
Hell yeah. Walmart better lock up, bro. I swear to God.
I think that shit's supposed to come out in November, right? Didn't they say that?
Ooh.
So
Well, the
Friday's gonna
PS5
go
Oh,
crazy.
jeez.
yeah. But speaking of technology, though, dude, I was watching like the highlights from the new keynote thing for like
Apple?
all the Apple stuff. I might upgrade to the new iPhone, man. That they did a lot of stuff where it's like it's mainly like about the camera and like the microphones in it. They put like 4 studio quality microphones in it. Like they literally want you to like be able to. It's geared towards like content creators and shit now. Like that's like the market they're targeting. So
Damn.
I might. I don't know. I have the 14 right now. Or the Max Pro, Giancarlo.
No, the
Pro
Max
Max?
Pro. That's what I said. fool.
Ooh, yeah.
Jesus.
I'm gonna do a little quick ad break and then we'll get into the giveaways and Patreon questions. We got a lot of Patreon questions for all of us, so support us with Patreon. Speaking of Patreon, You can join for as little as $1. We have people coming and going in there. Some people are like, "Yo, I like somebody's in the hospital, so I can't like pay this month, but I'll be back next month." And it's like, cool, just pause it, no big deal, you know. So that's a great way to support us, and you get all these benefits. Like I was playing Fortnite with like 5 people this morning. We were playing ranked. I'm almost gold, bro. Almost gold. And then code Danny D for 10% off G Fuel and Fit Butters. G Fuel has a ton of pre-orders right now. They reskinned a bunch of stuff, and then they have like 2 or 3 new flavors coming out. They just put up a restock pre-order for the Friday the 13th flavor, because yesterday was Friday the 13th. And I believe that ships October 1st. The Scream flavor, the Ghostface flavor, is going to be dropping soon, because that's supposed to ship October. Really excited about that one. That's like cherry apple or something. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I posted like a news roundup thing on TikTok to see how that would do, and it did okay. But there's that kind of goes over all the new flavors dropping and stuff. What are you making faces for, bro? What? What's that about?
For Jorge.
Oh,
How they make
guys.
kissy faces at each other.
Giancarlo's flirting with me, dog.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god. But yeah, get you some G Fuel, get you some Fit Butters. Lots of people have been using the code to get Fit Butters. I was notified that last month we were in the top 10 for sales at Fit Butters already, so pretty dope.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, they're sending me 2 free tubs. So
Hell
I got some more banana maple French.
Yeah,
toast
yeah. It's so good,
and
dude.
some more Rory's cookies and cream. Dude, it's so good. I've tried like 5 of them, and I have like, look how many more I have to try, bro.
Damn.
There's so, and like there's more coming. I got like every flavor now. There's like 20 of them.
Damn.
I put that shit on like these keto bagels that I have. Oh man, it's so good. All right, so we got some giveaways because it's the middle of the month. That's usually when I do them. First up, for the U.S. giveaway, got a tub of sour fruit punch here, which is bomb. This was FaZe Swag's flavor, and then FaZe left, but they're back now, so they'll probably give it back to them. But this flavor is really good, and that is going to Deadpool in the Patreon. So Deadpool, I will be reaching out through Patreon, I guess, if you're not in the Discord. But congratulations, sour fruit punch. And then for the international giveaway, nobody international entered for it, so it's going to a U.S. person, I guess, because it's eligible for U.S. as well. Naranjita, which is this cyberpunk flavor, it is pineapple banana. Very interesting. That is going to Tommy Slays, our boy Tommy. Congratulations, Tommy.
Congratulations, Tom.
And then giving away a copy of The Dark Knight on Blu-ray to the Discord. That is going to Scotland 101, and I know he's a big movie guy, so congratulations, Scotland.
Hell yeah.
Do giveaways all the time. All the time, man. Like, almost once a week I give away something. So, join the Patreon if you want some free shit. That's all I gotta say. Next week I'm giving away some Halloween tubs. I know that. Well, next month. So, got like a Chucky tub and a Nightmare on Elm Street tub. So, little sneak peek there. And I got some like Halloween movies I'm giving away. I'm gonna give away one a week. So good ones there.
Oh, I still
Black
gotta
Phone?
watch Black Phone.
It's really good, man. I wish they weren't making a sequel, but
They are?
yeah,
Isn't
Dude,
that the one that we saw
I think so.
with Ethan Hawke?
Yeah.
They're
It's a good
making
movie,
a
right?
sequel.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think studios are just so desperate for sequels right now because they want something they can bank on, you know. So if something makes money, they greenlight that shit right away. Even if they don't have an idea, they're like, oh, we'll come up with something, you know. Okay, so now we got a bunch of Patreon questions. I did let the Patreon know that Giancarlo and Jorge were gonna be here, so we've got some for them. First up, Tommy Slays, who won the pineapple banana tub. He asks, for all of us, what is your favorite Tom Hanks movie?
Forrest Gump.
A Man Called Otto.
Really? Okay,
What is that?
it's a recent
mean-
one.
I like it.
Yeah, I think it's on Netflix.
And
It's
it's
he's
on
like a grumpy
Netflix.
neighbor.
Yeah,
I
he
wanna-
suffers depression and his wife died or something like that.
Spoiler alert! God
Oh,
damn!
Wait, he spoiled the movie.
You're like he just revealed why he's so grumpy. God, bro. Well, if you feel like watching a movie that you know the ending to,
Well, his wife is not in the
Jesus.
movie.
but like they don't know. They're like, why are you so grumpy? Just, "Ugh," you know. And then at the end, he like reveals why, and it's like sad. He's- There goes the whole emotional rug pull, just gone, bro.
Don't watch David. I know another one.
I mean, it's very cliche though, so I thought it was fine. Yeah. Hey, who wants to go next?
I mean, Forrest Gump is my favorite. I know it's really lame, but
No,
like,
that's it. I thought about it. I thought about it.
well, it's just I don't know, man. Like that role is so iconic. Like it's, I think that is like, aside from maybe Toy Story, like that's kind of what he's known for.
Oh.
Yeah. I almost went with Saving Private Ryan, but I think The Terminal is really underrated.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that one,
Oh yeah.
Terminal's really
fucking
good.
movie.
Forgot about that.
Well,
One.
he was in
Giancarlo. He's it's this one where he's like he's a guy from like a foreign country. What is it, like some country next to like Turkey or something like that? Like he's in an airport. He's in the New York airport, like the JFK airport, and his country starts a civil war and like war with all these other countries, and so they lock down the country and he can't go back to his country, but he doesn't have citizenship anywhere, so he has to live at the airport for like
yeah.
months, and he like gets a job and like all this shit. He's like, they have like these if you return your luggage card, it gives you like a quarter, so he starts like taking people's carts and like getting quarters and shit so he can get Burger King. Like, it's a great movie, man.
You know what's a good
Great
movie
one.
too? It's Captain. What is it?
Captain Phillips. Yeah,
Captain Phillips was really good. I like that
that
a
was
lot.
really good.
Well, so
He
was in Catch Me If You Can, wasn't he?
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
was really like Leo's movie. But yeah, he was really good in that one. That's the one where like they're telling jokes in the car, and then he's like, "I got one," and they're like, "What?" And he's like, "Knock knock," and the guy's like, "Who's there?" And it's like the one F word in the movie. Go fuck yourself.
There's one too that I like. It's called Castaway.
That's
Oh,
my
yeah.
pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Castaway. I think that one is.
Wilson.
It's so sad, man, when he comes back and like, they had that whole montage sequence in the movie where he's like trying to start his first fire, you know, and he keeps like fucking up his hands and stuff with the wood, like trying to get it, and then he's like at this like party where they're like giving it's like FedEx is giving him like an award or some shit for like surviving, or you know what I mean, like they're like, oh shit, we messed up, so we gotta like, you know, butter this guy up. And he's at a table, and there's a lighter on the table because, you know, people smoked cigarettes and stuff indoors still, and so he picks up that lighter and he's just staring at the flame like so easy, you know, and like he was just trying to start a fire and it was super hard. So like, I don't know, I really like that movie, and he lost a lot of weight too for it. Like he really dedicated, you know, to it 100%. So I think that's my favorite Tom Hanks movie, but there's so many good ones. Like Saving Private Ryan was one I almost went with, but that's more of like an ensemble cast. So yeah, a lot of good Tom Hanks movies. Did you pick one, Jorge?
Well, I was stuck on Forest, and now that you said the Terminal one, that one's a good one. But I guess another choice could be Sully. I don't know if you guys saw that one. The one
Yeah.
where,
Clint Eastwood directed that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that one was pretty good too.
What was that
I've
one?
I've seen a lot of movies like that recently though, but that one was like a true story.
Yeah,
It
was
reminded me
a
of, like,
plane
the
crash in
Denzel one.
water.
Yeah,
Oh,
because a bird flew into the engine or some shit, like a flock of
Yeah.
birds, and they landed in like the Hudson River, like right there. Everybody was just watching this plane like crash in the river right there in New York. Crazy. Cisco asks, Netflix prices are incredibly high now. Do you think that for the current price you're getting what you're paying for? Specifically, are the Netflix original shows and movies worth the cost? Disappointed after watching Rebel Ridge.
You know what, dude? I've gotten. I don't really watch Netflix as much. I got into Amazon Prime. because it's so
wow.
good.
Wow.
They charge for freaking ads now though, right? Amazon, it's like $3 to get rid of the ads.
Yeah.
Is it? It's something like that, but my dad got the, I don't know what is it, but like I can watch anything and everything, and it's like the most recent ones.
I mean, let me look up how much Netflix is, like, because we have the highest tier, obviously, because
I think
4K
it's
TV.
it's 18, $19. Well, the one I have, but that's for like 2 TVs. I don't know if that's the basic one.
Oh, $22.99 a month.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Standard is $15.49 a month, which I don't think you get 4K.
Yeesh. Didn't it used to be like $7 or something like that?
Yeah. Dude,
They
it used
got
to be
rid of a bunch
9.
of tiers. There was like 4 tiers, and now there's 3. There's standard with ads for $6.99 a month, standard without ads for $15.49 a month, premium $22.99 a month.
Jesus.
So,
The answer is no.
How much is Amazon Prime? I don't know how much my dad
it's
pays, but
Amazon Prime's like
16.
$110 a month now or something. Yeah, or
A month?
year.
A
Okay,
year.
I
I
was
was about to say a month. Hell
Yeah, no. I get like a veteran discount though, and it's like $70 for me, but
Oh dang, I
that's
didn't know
a
that.
flex. Yeah, it's like 70 or $80. But yeah, no, it's included with Prime. But we pay the $3 because I ain't got time for ads,
Yeah.
man.
I do too.
Hell nah.
yeah,
I
I mean, we have like every streaming service here though, because we, make content, so it's like a write-off. But if it wasn't, I definitely think we would get rid of like half of them, because that shit's, it's like paying for cable now with all of them.
I think the only service is worth getting. That, I mean, I don't have it because I don't want to pay for it. But YouTube Premium.
Oh yeah,
Really?
YouTube Premium would be the first one to like stick around if I had to get rid of some. Like I watch YouTube so much that it's probably saved me like over 1,000 hours of ads at this point, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, and they do movies.
Oh yeah, they do have some movies included with premium now. Yeah,
Yeah.
because sometimes I'll watch like a trailer for something, and like it'll be from a certain director, and that director's movies will be at the bottom, and one of them will say like included with premium, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
use it, but
Yeah, because
like,
I mean,
I don't. YouTube Music's included as well, but I never
yeah.
use that.
Well, and that's like that's the thing. The fact that you can get music, movies, and you get ad-free videos is kind of crazy. Because like the closest thing that I have to that is the plan that I have with Spotify gives me Hulu. That's like the closest thing that I have where I can get movies and music, but I still get ads on Hulu. So there's not anything quite like YouTube Premium, and I think the price is pretty fair as well.
Yeah, it says you can pay $13.99 a month or $140 for a year, which is a 15% discount.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But yeah, dude, I watch so much YouTube, and like, I don't know if you've ever watched a podcast or something on YouTube, but I mean, there'll be an ad like every 15 minutes, man.
Yeah.
So if you're watching like an hour-long video, you get like 4 different ad breaks, and like sometimes the video will end, and they try to get you to watch one more ad.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not sticking around for this. It just
every
wanna
time
press it.
every time I see your TikToks or something like that, or when I used to see your streams.
Yeah,
That's what bro.
Twitch was like really pushing the ads like crazy, man.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, that's what like pulled me off of Twitch. I was just tired of seeing that crap, dude. Is it like
Yeah,
they would
but-
always have an ad at the worst times.
I think if you were to play musical chairs with streaming services, which I think is that's a lot of people's strategy, is like, oh, like new Stranger Things dropped, I'm gonna get that this month and catch up on all my Netflix stuff. I think they have like Seinfeld on there or something. So like if you're one of those people who likes to watch, a bunch of a sitcom, like they used to have The Office and stuff. I mean, I think it's worth it with how much they put out. Like that, I'm going to watch that Rebel Ridge movie. By the way, I hear it's good. I guess Cisco didn't like it though. Said he was disappointed. Yeah, I mean, I use it a lot, so I think I get enough bang for my buck. But if I had like a 9 to 5 and was like not home and like not watching it for a living, like as part of my job, I don't think it'd be worth it. So it depends on the person, but I guess if you guys had to, like, if you could only pick like 2 streaming services, which ones would you like go with?
Spotify and YouTube Premium.
I think Disney and Hulu are like the same thing now, so I think I would go with that, and probably Netflix.
Prime.
Yeah.
Right.
Paramount Plus.
Actually, I really, you know what? Max, when it was HBO Max, used to have so much stuff, and then like when they changed it to Max, and then like all this other licensing shit happened, like they don't really have that much anymore. Um, but it is cool that like now, it's basically like a movie goes in theaters, and then like I don't know, sometimes as early as like 2 or 3 weeks later, which that's the part I don't like. It'll be up on like digital, like you could buy it or rent it. But usually like 3 to 6 months later, it's on a streaming service. So I think that's cool that like it's become like the new place to drop new movies and stuff, is it goes to whatever respective streaming service. Like 824 has a deal with Max, I think. All their stuff goes there. Civil War is on there now. But yeah. Let us know down in the comments. Do you think Netflix is worth it? And are you buying a PS5 Pro? Nick asks for Jorge. What is your favorite Camila? Is it Cabello? That's not the right name.
Cabello.
Not like Cambillo.
Cabello.
Okay. What's your favorite song? Since you met her and looked like a huge fan.
Okay.
Must have saw you Instagram.
I know, stalker. No, I'm just kidding. Damn, that's a hard question because she has a lot of good songs, like even her collabs and everything, all the features she's been in. But I really like Bum Bum. That one's really good, I think.
I haven't heard, like, I have no idea. So
you'll like it if you listen to it because it has like a little mix of Spanish and English. And then I think if we're talking about like something new she released Godspeed. I think that one was pretty good too. That one's a nice little listen, you know what I mean?
Yeah, big Jorge danced in his room all night, dude.
Sure, yeah. I'll do whatever you want, baby girl. Like Camilla, I'll dance. I'll do whatever you want.
What happened to what happened to what's her face? Rodriguez?
Hey, bro, stop bringing up other girls. Nah, but like, shout out to Camilla though for letting me be on your boat. I love you. I want to see you again. Thank you for this shirt. Actually, look. Hold on.
Shit, he's wearing the shirt.
Oh snap!
Can you see it?
I see nothing, bro. There you go.
Camila Cabello. Hell yeah. But she yeah, she gave me this shirt, so
I can't keep up with all these new like female musicians. There's like Sabrina Carpenter, her.
Espresso.
Not new.
Espresso?
That's the song,
That's the
right?
song. That's the song, yeah.
Espresso
like
or
like-
espresso?
Espresso.
Yeah, no, that song is popping like crazy, bro.
Yeah, but
I mean, I
Camilla's
saw
not
the
new, though.
and
She
then
was in
Olivia
Fifth Harmony.
Rodrigo and
Olivia
I mean
Rodrigo,
like
bro.
I mean new as in like they're mainstream now. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows them. Like I hadn't heard of any of these like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
No clue who they were.
That's crazy, dog. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've heard the song Havana. That was like her most popular song.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No idea, man. I couldn't tell you.
What?
I don't listen to pop music.
You know, if you heard the song, you
don't
know
got
it.
to. It's like it's such a big song, Señorita. What else?
No, Havana's the only one that I know.
I'm honest, like being somebody who makes TikToks, like it just all sounds like
The
noise to me
same,
now with
yeah.
how much shit I hear. Like the viral chart's always changing, and like a lot of it, I'm like, who is that? Is that Sabrina or Olivia? I don't know anymore.
That's crazy.
It's one of them.
Hi, man.
That's crazy.
Like my life is about film, okay, not music. I'm
She
sorry.
is the movie. Like, my God, I'd watch her. No, just kidding. Hold on.
Okay,
No, yeah, but.
Rose drooling.
I am
Rose
just a little
drooling.
bit- Hell yeah, dog.
I've been to Olivia Rodrigo, bro.
You,
Olivia Rodrigo.
I like her too.
She's the one
You
with
know
like
what?
the vampire, right? The
Yeah.
suck you thing.
Suck
Yeah.
you.
The one Giancarlo kept listening to in Jersey, that one.
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not it, bro. That's what you
Giancarlo,
did.
did you listen to the episode that Jorge was on?
No,
We talked about the Jersey trip and how like in the middle of the night you thought you had COVID or something.
Bots, man. Every time I remember that, dude, it's just I cringe and I get so embarrassed.
No, I just thought it was funny, man. Like that, like you were. I seriously thought for a second you're gonna be like, Jorge, you gotta give me a plane ticket. I gotta go back. Like,
Yeah.
anyways, Super Dude 101 says, "What's your guys' favorite movie soundtrack?" So before we get into this one, I think what he's saying is like not score, like actual music that like there's like needle drops in the movie. So I already know my answer, but I don't know if anybody wants
I
to.
think I got one.
Well, what do you mean like when they use like actual songs that already exist?
Like it
Yeah.
would be like, oh, they put a Sabrina Carpenter song in this movie. Like
Okay.
that's the soundtrack.
Okay, I got one.
The score is like music made for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Soundtrack
lot
is
of good
like,
ones, honestly.
mine's Drive.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
of
a good
course it is. Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
I should
I
have
think
seen
either
them
one of
coming.
the Spider-Verse movies. I think
That's
those-
a
Oh,
really
okay,
good pick. Yeah.
yeah.
Deadpool 3 had a lot of really good songs.
Oh,
It had like Backstreet Boys and shit, right?
Yeah.
NSYNC. What the fuck?
It was in sync.
Yeah. Bye, bye, bye.
That's Backstreet
bro.
Boys.
Not into boy bands.
Pretty sure it's Backstreet Boys.
No, it is not. It's
Yeah, I
NSYNC.
think that, dude.
No, they
What
had
song was it?
they had both, bro.
they
I
had
think
both.
they did have both.
What other song?
But the main song that people are thinking of is
what about the
Backstreet.
name?
It's literally Backstreet's Back. That's like straight up like the
Yeah.
first song that they use.
No,
Uh,
it was
Yeah,
Bye,
dude.
Bye, Bye.
No.
No, Bye
Bye
Bye Bye is
Bye.
in sync.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I have the list.
That's the one that everyone was dancing to on TikTok, and everyone was
Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's
that's-
saying it was
insane.
crazy.
Bye 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 is in sync.
I have a sister. I know all these boys.
I have a sister too, man. Bye 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 is in it.
Yeah, it's the
It's
first
it's
song.
the big,
It's
yeah,
NSYNC.
the one where he's dancing at the
It's
beginning.
with Justin Timberlake.
What about you, Giancarlo? You got a favorite soundtrack?
You know the soundtrack from Sicario. Have you heard that?
Oh wow.
I think you mean the score.
This is the score.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
that doesn't have like any like real music in it.
I was like, really?
That's a really good score though.
It's
That's a really good pick.
score.
But like what, like a movie that has like you like the songs that are in it.
It was the last Spider-Man. It was the animated one. I think was it Travis Scott? I can't remember.
Well, it was mostly Metro Boomin producing.
Yeah, it was-
But It
yeah,
had
yeah, it
like
was Metro
Sway
Boomin.
Lee. It had
Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I think it
Is
was
it Across the
Sway Lee.
Spider-Verse?
it's Across the Spider-Verse.
It's the Spider-Verse. Yeah.
And what's the
Um,
next one called? Beyond the Spider-Verse?
Beyond, yeah.
Okay.
Just to be clear, I
Um,
was schizoing out. Backstreet Boys is not in any of the Deadpool movies.
I
Let's
go. I'm just kidding.
Tyler Moen, which you guys might recognize that name because he put some money into Pollo Loco. He asks like a question for each of us. So for me, he says, "What's your go-to alcohol beverage?" I drink a lot of Miller Lite because it's like low carb. Like even before keto, that was like my go-to because it's just like I like how it tastes for the calories and stuff. It's only like 96 calories. Yeah, last time I hung out with Giancarlo, we went to Matucci's. I got a Michelob Ultra, and that shit tasted awful, man. It tastes like burnt sunflower seeds. Never getting it again.
Gross.
What the hell?
I don't know how people, all the bodybuilders drink that shit. It's awful. Just drink Miller Lite. It's like an extra gram of carbs, and it's so worth it. And if I get like I mean, every once in a while I get like a mixed drink because they're just good. Like when I was at the Austin After Dark Film Festival, they had this Stranger Things drink. I forgot what it was called, but it was delicious. I got like 3 of them. And my like go-to like cheap cocktail is like just a vodka soda or something. But I don't know. I don't drink as much as you would think. Like I usually have like 1 or 2. Like the Austin After Dark Film Festival, somebody bought me one, so I was like, okay, I'll have a 3rd one. But yeah, I guess that answers that. Chris, if there was a zombie apocalypse, what would be your course of action? Would you stay in one place or go hold up somewhere?
So
Isn't it the same thing?
no, I think
Or like stay where you are, or
Yeah.
or like hold up somewhere?
yeah. So I think for me, it's the first thing I think is like my whole family needs to be together. Like we got to figure this out together because
You're already dead.
Well, I'm not saying I'm gonna survive.
So much. We're all gonna try to get to each other. Like somebody's gonna show up bitten.
Okay.
Because the chaos to just get together because everyone's panicking and driving everywhere and shit.
Well, you go. Okay, we're gonna go to this specific spot in the middle of nowhere.
I'm gonna stay where I am. G Fuel is 15 calories a scoop. I can last. I'll survive on G Fuel.
No, but genuinely, like I, because I'm all by myself. Like I would be screwed probably. Like I don't think I'd be able to survive on my own.
Somebody tries to break in, and I'm just wired. Hey, fucker!
Yeah.
How you like that chug rug, bitch? Okay, I guess you answered that. Jorge, what motivates you?
Camilla.
Oh my god!
Just kidding.
The snow bunnies.
Oh hell yeah! If it ain't snowing, I ain't going. You feel me? Just kidding. Nah, dude, I don't know.
If it ain't snowing, I ain't going. Oh jeez.
Oh shit.
All right, get serious, bro.
Shit, I don't
Serious.
know. I mean, if we're talking about just like in general, what motivates me, I think it's trying to make sure I can provide for my family, like try to retire my parents, try to, basically be able to give the life that my parents would have loved, my sister and everything, and just work hard to, be able to do that. And just that alone, like, pushes me to do more and try to take more risks and do things that you wouldn't traditionally do. Like, that's why I'm not in a 9 to 5, I'm risking myself to do something that can potentially make me more money and stuff. Even investing, like, I got into that because I was like, I know I can make more off of this than just a typical 9 to 5, So that alone is such a motivator for me. And of course the women, like, like Ariana Grande, Olivia Rodrigo, Camila Cabello, just all these girls, like Madison Beer. I'm sorry, I almost forgot you for a sec. But like, just to be in, to get to their level and be like, look, baby girl, come here. Let me talk to you. Like, that's another motivation for me right there. Yeah, I'll get on all fours, dude. I'll get on all fours. I don't care. Put a collar on me.
Down bad.
Damn, bro.
Just kidding.
So basically what he's saying is being a simp is what motivates him.
Hell no. Bro, it's because, like, once I met Camilla, dude, like, my standards for women went up here. It was all the way down here, like, I'll fuck anything that breathes. But, like, up here, no, I'm just kidding. No, cut that out. But, but like, no, it was up here. But, like, once I saw her, like, it's like, bro, like, this ain't real. Like, she's actually perfect. I was like, oh my God, like, she's gorgeous. She smelled great. She just, everything about her fucking voice is amazing. Everything. Like, I took a girl to Miami with me. I wanted to make sure she was gone from me if I was near Camilla. Because, like, she is not ruining everything.
Damn.
No, she is not ruining anything. Like, I paid for her entire trip, so she better goddamn listen to me and stay the hell away from me when I'm near Camilla.
Stay at the hotel.
Yeah. I paid the flight, the hotel, the food, every activity we did. Bro, I spent like at least $4 or $5 grand that weekend. Like,
why did she go with you if you weren't even gonna spend time with her? Like, did she do her own
no,
thing,
it was
did her
just
own
like
plan?
in that time that I was with Camilla. But everything else, we did our own stuff. But because we were out there for like 4 or 5 days, I don't know.
Damn.
But and I saw Camilla 2 days. So
As soon as the Camilla thing started, you're like, you better make like a tree and get out of here.
Yeah, for real. And then this
Damn.
other girl, like, that I talked to earlier before we got on the yacht, she was like, just talking to me. We were vibing and stuff, but I was like, this baby girl better not come up to me later on. And she does come up to me later on, and she's like, I have someone to introduce you to, and it's another chick. I'm like, oh, no, hold on, dude. Like, I'm trying to look like I'm fucking single. Like, I don't even like these women. I just want Camilla. You feel me? But
Jorge, we gotta write a movie that's like you get like this chick shacks up with you, and then you wake up and like she took everything. She like got into your phone and drained your bank account and everything. You're like,
Oh hell no!
How do I get
That's
back home?
crazy.
No, I hate when girls try going through my phone though. That shit sucks. But like, I fell asleep on her lap, right, or some shit on her chest, and then out of nowhere, I wake up and she's crying, looking through my phone.
Oh my
Oh.
I was like, baby girl, if you're gonna go searching, you're gonna find something. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, god damn.
Stuck
But-
your face into the flames. What, you trying to get
Yeah.
burned?
It's because I was talking to, well, not talking, but I was messaging someone that she hates, and like, I don't know, it was a whole situation. But I don't know why the hell she was
This is
tripping. We weren't.
Jorge, why does it sound like all these chicks know each other? Why?
It's
He's like dating all,
Albuquerque, dude.
all the
That's why I
friends in the
hate
same circle.
Albuquerque, bro.
You just go
Look,
through all the
everyone knows
friends.
everyone here, dude. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I can be like, oh, you know, hold on, I gotta avoid a name that people know.
Bro.
I just picture Jorge at like a bonfire, and like this chick is like, like trying to get his attention, right? Like all sad and everything, and he like hugs her, and then like while he's looking over his shoulder, some chick's all, and he's like,
Yeah, that's happening.
That's happened.
"That's happened." Yeah, that happened the other night.
Yeah, so there was this one girl named Claude. Oh no, you know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
In case she ever watches this.
Giancarlo, Tyler asks, how long have you been doing boxing, and what got you into boxing?
Boxing? What got me into boxing? Boxing. I've been doing boxing since I was what? Well, I did Taekwondo for a bit. I did since I was 13. I did Taekwondo. I competed. I won second place. I did that for a while. That had a little bit of boxing. My coach who did did Taekwondo, he used to mix with Taekwondo, but with boxing with Taekwondo, and that's what got me into boxing. I've been doing boxing because it helps me a lot with my anxiety. It helps me a lot with all that. You know, it's just a relief. You know, and I just love it. It's so fun to me. You know.
Yeah, he's like Cap in his garage, like punching the bag, and the bag flies off and shit. Yeah. Right? He like breaks the bag. Louis Hebert asks, would you ever go back to the past and change something in life? I don't really have a whole lot that I'm like, oh, I would definitely change that. I think everything that happens in your life is like, you know, what's supposed to happen, and like puts you on the course of like where you're going. But if there's always been one thing where I'm like, man, I wish I would have done that, and that's I wish I would have joined the swim team freshman year instead of junior, because I loved swimming and it like changed my life. I lost a ton of weight because of it. Like everybody at school like knew who I was because I would be winning races, and they would like say that shit on the school news, you know. So that was cool. People were like, "Yo, yeah, you won that race," and I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I did." You know. What about you guys?
Ooh. There's quite a bit. Let me decide on which one I want to talk about, but you guys go ahead first.
I just go
Probably
back.
related to a woman.
Yeah. I was
At
gonna-
least 3 of them, yeah.
3.
At least.
I'll just go back in time and invest whatever money I had in Bitcoin. 'Cause-
Yeah, for sure.
Your allowance.
yeah. Oh man, I got $20 from the Tooth Fairy. I'm gonna go put
Dude,
some in Bitcoin.
20 bucks invested into Bitcoin like what, 20 or like 15 years ago? Like how much? I wonder how much that would be worth now.
At least $20.
Probably a couple hundred grand probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Giancarlo?
I don't know. I'm thinking. Oh yeah. When I showed up on my very first audition, bro. Why are you laughing, bro?
It's
Why
because
you
you're so
laugh-
sexy, dog. I'm sorry.
You're laughing about something, bro. Watch.
Let him tell his story.
Huh?
Tell your story, man.
Okay. So it was my very first audition, bro. And guess what I did?
Blew your
fart?
pants?
I was so nervous, bro. I couldn't hold my fart.
Oh no.
Like in the I mean, your first audition, like, it's a
It was in
self-tape,
person.
right?
Yeah,
And
it was in person.
You ripped
It
ass
was
in an in-person audition?
I was so nervous, bro. I was trying to hold it for dear life, bro.
That
Oh,
casting
yeah.
director's probably like, don't ever fucking give this guy an audition again from this office. Bro, dropped ass in here.
Oh,
Was it like,
And I,
was it a really bad one or like a little?
it
Well, it
has
was
to be.
like-
I don't
it
think
was
there's ever a
like-
good one with Giancarlo, dog. Like,
it was,
damn.
I don't. What?
Nothing.
It was an audition. I was screaming or something. I went, hey, and just went like that, dude, because I compressed my abdomen. Dude.
Did they like react to it or?
They just played it off, bro. They just went with it. I don't know
No,
if
bro. They
did.
talked about it
Nah.
afterwards for sure, man.
You
I
are
don't
not
think they did.
casted,
I
dog.
mean, I never got casted for it. Never got called back from that office ever again.
Jesus.
That,
Damn, bro.
that sucks, man. That would definitely haunt me. I'd be like, fuck, dude. That someday you're gonna be on the red carpet and they're gonna be like I feel like every actor who makes it big gets asked, you know, like how, like, what do you think of the audition process? And you'll be like, oh, it's my first audition, I dropped ass.
Yeah, for my first
you know what?
audition.
Another thing I regret, bro, is playing a twisted guy. I wish I never played that. I wish I never did that freaking part, dude. I was playing a porn addict, bro.
Oh,
Oh,
Did I ever
yeah, I
tell
know
you guys
it's-
that?
yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't think there's any auditions that I like regret. I mean, they've all kind of like taught me something, or I mean, I don't know. When it comes to auditions, like I guess the first thing I look at is like, is this like something challenging? Like, is this something that's going to like, even like just doing the audition is going to like, you know, be an experience. I mean, at this point, you know, being so new, it's rare that the only things that I've turned down are like vertical drama stuff because that's like a new soap opera. But
Vertical
know.
drama.
yeah, they shoot them like TikToks.
Oh.
They'll have like a 60-minute like movie and they do it in like 1 to 2 minute parts.
Jesus.
It's like the new thing apparently, but it's all those auditions that I've gotten are like, it always ends with like my shirt coming off and supposed to be making out or something, and I'm just like, I ain't gonna do that for this, you know? I don't know.
I don't know, but that audition made me feel so guilty after, bro.
Guilty. I mean, it's a character. It's not you.
Okay.
Whatever.
Where did this go, man?
Thanks for the awkward question, Louis. Cal, the last question from Cal is, Chris, is there any area of filmmaking that interests you that you would like to try?
Editing's always been one that I've like.
You could do it.
Yeah, I've had a lot of appreciation for that because like, even just like getting the cuts right is very, very difficult. Like, there's something about like getting that timing right that takes a lot of skill. But then that's not even getting into like, you know, adding effects and stuff like that, or getting like the sound levels right, or getting things.
What are you
to be...
doing, Giancarlo?
what's he doing?
He had like some fucking thing on his nose.
It's an instant, bro. This thing smells so good.
And then he flipped me off.
that's an index finger, bro.
That's his middle finger. Yeah, no, that's crazy because I don't think people realize that like every second of a movie is 24 pictures. You know what I mean? Like 24 frames per second means 24 pictures make up 1 second. And so when you're editing, it literally comes down to like shaving one of those frames or something like that from like, you know, it's crazy. It's so intricate and tedious at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But there's something about it that's fun, like getting the timing right, or like you'll make a change and like, nah, that doesn't feel right. I'll go back with like the original idea or whatever, you know. Like it's really interesting how trimming a few seconds here or a few frames here can like completely change how a moment feels, you know. It's nuts. Yeah, that's all the questions. Chris has, for the next topic, something funny he found on like Twitter or something.
Yeah, so it says that there is a person that appeared on Ukraine's peacemaker list, which is a database that lists the enemies of Ukraine, and it's Ryan Gosling. It's
Is it like Photoshop Ryan Gosling?
yeah, it's Rodion Goslov.
Dude, I love those
hell?
TikToks. Those TikToks where like it'll have like music from Drive or something, and then the guys, it's just like Ryan Gosling. Have you ever heard that? Yeah.
Yeah, they photoshopped Ryan Gosling onto like some dude wearing like a military uniform, and he's like bald. Like
I just imagine Ryan Gosling like waking up and his manager's like, "You see this shit?" And he's like, "What the fuck?"
yeah, he is listed as a racist war criminal.
God damn. That's
What are
crazy.
you doing, Jorge, bro?
What do you mean?
Wait, what do you mean? What do I mean?
These guys. Okay, is that it for that topic?
Yeah, that's it. It's just something funny. That's all it was.
Okay, so this is our serious topic for the episode. 'Cause I really want to know what you guys have to say about it, honestly. But what are your thoughts on the current state of like acting and like the film and television industry? Are you like worried? Are you like what are your overall thoughts right now? I mean, I think personally, the strikes and everything, like ever since then, it's been very doom and gloom. Like everybody's just like, oh, like the next couple. I mean, I get like a weekly or Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I get this newsletter that kind of gives like the status of the industry, like all the different movie deals and stuff that are going to be like, oh, so and so signed on to this film with these actors and blah blah blah, right? And they had a whole section yesterday that was about how some exec was basically saying that he thinks the next 2 to 3 years they're gonna see like a lot of the studios and stuff like that get divulged and or like merge. He thinks that there's only gonna be like 5 major studios / streaming services after the next 2 to 3 years. Like it's all just gonna come crumbling down. And I'm like, that's scary. But how do you guys feel about it?
Oh, that Minecraft movie trailer looks like poo poo. So
Oh yeah, I can't believe that, dude. Like I like Jack Black, I like Jason Momoa, but
Oh, dude, that
Oh,
Minecraft.
yeah,
Jason
I
Momoa
don't
just
know.
got like accused of being like really like mean on set or something.
yeah, that
like
was that
Like
streamer
Valkyrie,
Valkyrie. Yeah,
Valkyrie, yeah. She had like a cameo. She was
she's
like,
in Minecraft.
She has a cameo, yeah.
or
I mean,
something
it's-
like that.
She's
Yeah.
she's a video game streamer and it's a movie. It's a video game movie. I mean, not
Makes
surprised.
Well, yeah, but I think she has nothing to do with Minecraft, which is why I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, people are like, why is she getting a cameo? It's like, damn, okay.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, my thing is just, it seems like there's been very few movies that have come out where I'm like, yeah, I'm going to rewatch that. Like, Bullet Train is the last one I can think of where I watched it. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's a really good movie. I'm going to rewatch that for sure because it was
I
actually
like Bullet
fun.
Train.
And it sucks because like that movie was super underrated.
That
Like-
premiere was dope.
Well, I know you always had that story about locking eyes with him.
Yeah. Brad Pitt looked at me and smiled because I was
Locking
like,
eyes
I
with
was the
him.
only one who didn't have a phone in front of my face. Everybody's all, Brad Pitt. I mean, I was like, Brad Pitt, like that's crazy. I mean, I got a Once Upon a Time in Hollywood poster right there. Like, he's like probably the next to Leonardo DiCaprio, the best part of that movie. So, yeah, like as far as like how the industry is right now, what are you guys' thoughts on that? Like I said, are you like, I'm not worried because obviously I have content creation and stuff like that that like supports my family, but I mean, I guess you could say the entertainment industry in general. How are you guys feeling about it? Because it's all changing very rapidly.
I just miss the good old days, bro. When we used to be in person.
Oh, in person? Yeah, I don't
Oh,
think that's
yeah.
ever coming back, man. I think it's so rare now. You have to be like a big A-lister for them to like want to do that for you.
When did you start again, Giancarlo?
I started in 2019.
All right before COVID.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, I think kind of sucks at the time that we got into it because we barely had any time to like get our shit together before the strike hit, you know what I mean? So like kind of sucks we didn't get to see like a really good run of the industry, like a normal run, because we kind of just had like about a year. We did what we needed to do within that year, but that strike is like, damn, bro. And
Yeah, this strikes really put a wrench in the gears, man. The whole industry's been kind of like bleeding because of that since then, you know.
yeah, sucks. But I mean, I'm not too worried about it. Uh,
That's good.
I feel like it's gonna get better eventually. So whatever, and then whatever I'm doing or done, whatever, you know, like I'm pretty content with at the moment. So, you know, I've been networking, have more connections and stuff like that. So for the future, I feel like it's gonna be a lot more solid.
What do you think, Giancarlo?
Well, I shoot, man. I just like I said, I just miss like the good old days where everything was just like there was like over 40, 50 productions here in New Mexico, dude, like shooting, getting auditions and all that stuff. And that crap has just like dipped down like crazy, dude. I don't think it's gonna like based on what my manager told me is like that's not gonna be back to normal in the next probably like 3 to 4 years.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the-
what I'm hearing. Like, it's not gonna have that same kind of like tempo for that
Exactly.
long. I mean,
Exactly.
because I didn't really get to experience what it was like to, because I would talk to actors and they'd be like, dude, I had like 9 auditions this week, and I'm like, 9? Goddamn!
Yeah,
Like that's busy, man. Like that's when it's like, okay, like acting could be a full-time job if you're just constantly doing auditions.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess I'm a glass half full kind of guy. The way I look at it is it's the same way as like, you know, what goes up must come down, what goes down must go up, you know, like eventually I think it'll get back to an upbeat tempo, and we'll just, you know, have more experience and a better resume and more credits and stuff. When that happens, we'll be prime candidates, you know. I try to look at it that way. But I mean, if I was like waiting tables right now, yeah, that would be very demotivating, how it's been for the last, you know, year and a half. And
Yeah.
it seems like it's picking up a little bit, but I mean, it's gonna be the holidays again soon, and you know how it is around the holidays. The film industry just kind of like, people take like, they're like, oh, it's Thanksgiving, you know, Thanksgiving, 2 days off. I just take the whole fucking week off. You know, like, it's crazy, man. They take every excuse to the film industry to like take time off, which, I mean,
I don't blame him. That's a lot of
I don't
work.
blame them at all. I mean, like, that's one of the pros of the job, you know. It's like they take holidays and shit seriously. I mean, that's just kind of like how it is with unions in general. You know, they really like to protect the time off and stuff. You guys see that production assistants are trying to unionize right now?
Are they?
Yeah.
Ugh,
I don't.
I'm gonna quit.
I don't. I mean, I think production assistants get mistreated a lot. You know,
Yeah, they
like,
do.
They'll get handed responsibility they shouldn't have, and they're still getting paid, you know, like $100 a day or whatever. So I think having some regulation there and some rules would be beneficial. But I think that just means there's going to be less production assistants because they'll have to pay them more, and they'll have to, like, you know, protect them, and there'll be all these rules and more paperwork and shit. So, but I mean, I think when it comes to the film industry, there should be like the fact that VFX artists are just now starting to like unionize is crazy to me, because those motherfuckers work like gnarly hours, man. They'll be working, you know, 10, 12 hours straight staring at a computer, working on, you know, polygons and shit. Rough.
Jeez.
Polygons.
Oh, you remember that audition that I told you did in person, the callback? The one with the stunt?
Yeah.
They finally hit me back up. What do you think they said?
Too handsome.
Oh, I mean, yeah, of course that. No, I'm just kidding. No, but they said I'm too young compared to the rest of the cast, but they would have loved me.
Dude, like,
Oh, I was
I
so
auditioned for
hurt, dude.
Bel Air show, you know, the
Oh,
like
you did?
reboot, the drama. I auditioned for that, and they said I was too mature.
What the hell?
Oh, so I should have auditioned for it then. Okay.
But dude, I mean, the scene that I did was like, it could not be more immature. Like, I don't know how the hell, like, I don't know, whatever. I mean, I had no idea that show was a straight up drama. I don't know how they went from like Will Smith like sitcom to like a full on school drama.
That dude
But
says like a line about Philly every other like minute.
I watched an episode and I was like, okay, I get the gist of the show. But yeah, no, like I mean, I don't know if people, I guess people who don't know about the acting process don't understand like that there's like levels to it. And I mean, they have like, you know, D-listers, C-listers, B-listers, A-listers, you know, and A-listers are like the top, like, I don't know, top like what, 2 or 3,000 people.
Pyramid.
Yeah. Um, I when I looked it up, it said I was a C-lister because of my social media influence, and I'm like, cool. At least I'm not a D-lister.
This guy.
Um, yeah, no, like as far as the audition process goes, like, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but like, so you have like the initial audition, which is usually a self-tape. I've had one audition that was like a live audition. Like the first audition was like over Zoom. But it's usually an audition, and then you have like at least one callback, and they'll be like, sometimes there's multiple callbacks. And then like what happened to me with that commercial, like I got pinned, but getting pinned, they say, Giancarlo, you've probably heard this, a pin is a win, you know, because it means like you got to like the last step, you know.
It is the win, bro.
Yeah, pin is a win. So you get pinned, and it's basically like hold these dates, but we're still not sure. Like they still, you know, go with production. Like, hey, like this person is, you know, here's the pros and cons. This person has to travel from farther away. This person has less experience, but they're closer. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's more like, you know, they put you in a veil or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always like they have you picked and like another guy, and so it's up to the producers what they want to do.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's crazy, man. Because like even if you like book it, or you get pinned, like you might still have to do a chemistry read, and the chemistry read might be what fumbles it for you, you know? Because like you might just. So I've done a chemistry read before where like the other actor, I was like, this motherfucker's not even paying attention to me. We're in the scene together. You know what I mean? Like that is frustrating. Because it's like I'm trying to do my best here, and this person's not even like trying to have the connection that you're supposed to have in a scene.
Exactly.
That's super frustrating when it's another actor that's just like not giving 100%. But yeah, no, chemistry reads can fumble it, and then like I mean, there's all kinds of like Hollywood horror stories where like they film like a third of the movie and they go, this actor just isn't working, and then they like fucking fire him. You know, like it's crazy, man. It's such a cutthroat side of the business, you know, like the talent, they always tell you like, oh, talent's replaceable, you know, which I agree with to an extent, but I think there's a lot of movies you watch and you're like, I just could not picture somebody playing, like ain't nobody doing as good as Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just never, no one's ever gonna play that character the same, or like Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, you know, like those are those like 1 in a million roles where it's just like perfect casting and it couldn't be any better. But yeah, no, I guess over the next 2 or 3 years, it'll be interesting to see how things go. But streaming services definitely aren't green lighting things like they used to. You know, they used to just say yes to everything would get at least like 1 season, you know, and now they're like, if this doesn't seem like it's gonna have at least 3 seasons, we're not even gonna bother. So
Mm-hmm. And it sucks
Interesting
that the
times.
competition's so high now too. Like
Oh,
everyone's going for the smaller roles or whatever, even if they're like a pretty big name. Like
I will say as a writer director, it's a good thing because there's a lot of like bigger actors who aren't getting as much work, so they're willing to do smaller projects. So that's a plus. But
alright.
and I mean the other thing is like it's times like this where the people who aren't like 100% serious call it quits or give up or go, you know, I'll come back to this someday. So I don't
I'm
know.
quitting next week. I don't know. No, I'm just
Coming
kidding.
to Miami.
Yeah, hell yeah. Gotta see you again, Camilo.
What?
Me with cabello.
Oh, ain't no way you just said that shit.
I said that on purpose, bro.
Hell no, I'm about to.
Camela Cabello.
All right. So to end the episode, or the last topic, Pollo Loco. It's finally dropping on YouTube. We're having the premiere on October 4th, which is a Friday. I said October 1st earlier on, but then I saw that's a Tuesday and that just felt weird to me, so we moved it to Friday the 4th. I think it's a great movie for October. Like it has some like, you know, dark vibes, so that's cool. Um, but is there anything you guys want to say or share about that experience? Because pretty soon we'll be closing that chapter, and you know, it's like on to the next thing. Like I got that feature I'm working on, which I'm happy to say like the three of us are gonna be in. So I mean it's you know, the three of us are moving on to a bigger thing. But is there anything you want to say about Pollo Loco as like a final remark, or like never gonna forget this specific memory or anything like that?
The only that thing that I'm never gonna forget is when we were planning it out in your car, bro, before we watching a movie.
Yeah.
That gives me the freaking chills, dude. You had a little notepad,
yeah,
bro.
I had a notebook with my outline, and we were going through the outline before we showed up like an hour early before the movie so that we could sit there and talk about it first. I don't even remember what movie we saw because I was like so obsessed with it at the time. But yeah, no, when we were like, it's crazy to think back to that moment when we were like, yeah, we could probably spend like $5,000 on this, and like, you know, this and that. And then it just kept getting bigger and bigger, and more people got interested, and
Yeah.
it is crazy to think that it turned into what it is, and it's got as many awards and nominations as it does. And I mean, a 26-minute short film is, especially to make an entertaining 26-minute short film, like that's no easy feat for sure. So I'm like definitely proud of our work, and I'm proud that we got to work together on something like that, something that was a passion project, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah. Well, thank you for making it happen.
yeah, thanks
You
for
too.
trusting me with your idea.
You too, Jorge.
Yeah, Jorge, you're good at you're good at being tied to a chair.
Shit, I'm good to be tied anywhere, baby girl. You hear me? no,
Whoa.
nah, bro.
Hey, cut that out. Hey.
Nah, keep that. But
Even that.
nah, but I mean, I think I've said my piece about it before.
Mhm.
But I guess just another thanks for, you know, thinking about me to play that role. You know, knowing that I was still new, and you know, we didn't have much interactions outside of class. You know, and just considering me for that role is huge. You know, appreciation.
Yeah, man. I really, I don't know who the hell would have done it if you didn't, you know, and I probably wouldn't have trusted them as much to like commit to it. So, and that's on how you carried it and how you took the audition seriously and everything, you know. But yeah, no. Back to one last thing before we like, you know, close it off. I don't think I've really talked about it in detail, but I mean, I just think the idea that Giancarlo had such a simple idea, and you know, like I was able to like turn it into something twisted and I guess unique. I've never like so many people have said like I don't know why nobody's done that. Like why haven't we seen something where, you know, it's the chickens and things like that without getting into too much detail, but I'm glad it worked out, and you were like, yeah, no, I trust that you'll make this like realistic and it'll work and it'll still be grounded, because it's not a very grounded concept what we did, but we made it work. And like I think if we I think I have plans to go back to that universe in the future, and I think having that short film kind of as like a prequel, like a loose prequel, you know, or like we kind of know these characters and like we know what the chickens are about and everything. I think that'll really like add some depth and backstory to whatever we do with that universe. So
Yeah.
looking forward to revisiting it with you guys again someday.
That'd be dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, excited for it to finally be unleashed, you know, and like it's just out
Enjoy
there
the
for the
show.
world. And yeah, it'll be exciting. I can't wait to, you guys will have to like show up to the premiere chat and see what everybody's saying while they watch it, because I'm pretty sure that's gonna be wild.
Enjoy the show.
Chris, you got anything to say?
No, I wasn't there.
You were there in spirit. Okay, so the last thing we always do before we end the episode is we just we give a movie, TV, YouTube,
Damn.
app, or a game recommendation for the week, or like, you know, if there's somebody's work you want to shout out, whatever. I'll go first. I think Chris has recommended it before, but because Giancarlo and Jorge are on, I thought I'd talk about it. But you know, it's spooky season. John Carpenter's The Thing is my favorite horror movie, and if you have not seen that, like, check it out. There's rumors right now that they might make a second one, and John Carpenter's gonna do it. So I don't know how I feel about that, but I don't know. Could be cool, could not. You know, might just not watch it. But I've got the poster right there, but I watched it with Giancarlo and Jorge because they'd never seen it before.
Oh,
Right.
The Thing.
Yeah, The Thing.
Love that film.
I think it is the best like horror movie practical effects I've ever seen. I have not seen anything that, like, I've seen stuff that's like similar, but there's something about the design for like the creature and stuff like that where it's just like, how the hell did you imagine that? You know, like, it's the imagination aspect of it where I'm like, I couldn't have thought of for it to look like that, or like the head to like have legs pop out and it like walks away. Like, I never would have thought of that, you know? So that's my recommendation. If you want something scary, unnerving, gross to watch John Carpenter's The Thing. It's a blast of a film.
Idiocracy.
Oh
Idiocracy.
my god, dude! Don't even get me started on that freaking movie,
Giancarlo
dude.
loves that shit.
So yeah, I have some of my coworkers were talking about that movie, and I watched it, and I was like, man, what am I doing? I was like, this.
Oh, no. Hey,
Welcome to
the
Costco.
beginning part, bro. The beginning where they're gonna go in that casket, and the doctor said, "Good morning." You know, I'm not gonna say it, but
Well,
the N word. He goes hard on the ER.
yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
I because they would always make references to the fact that like all the water fountains like just spit out Gatorade, and they're like,
Yeah.
it's like good for plants or whatever, so it
Yeah,
must be good
that's
for
what
people.
plants crave.
Yeah, it's something like that. And then like
Bro.
they walk into like a Costco or something like that. This guy's like, oh yeah, I got my law degree from here, and I'm like, are you freaking serious?
Yeah. Like, there's like goats on the top shelf.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
I love you.
Yeah.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Yeah, that's a good one, but that movie is ridiculous, man.
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous, bro. But I just
think-
have a good time.
I think it has a really good first two acts, and then it just gets like over the top.
Yeah,
ridiculous in the last
when-
one.
1000%.
When you get to the president part, I feel like that's where it starts to get a little rocky.
I
Yeah.
love how like the punishment is like you have to go to like a monster truck rally and they give you this shitty little beater car while everybody there's like a dildo on the front. Have you seen this? I think we started to watch it. But
Yeah,
we
you
had
did.
just watched it so recently. I was like, I can't watch this again right now. It's so brain rowdy. But yeah, no, that's a good pick. Who's going next, Chris or
I can go next.
Jorge? Okay, Chris, go next.
So I tried to watch Fight Club, and I say tried because I did get through it, but it was a struggle. Okay, and
Really?
that's why I'm gonna recommend it, because I have not had a movie that I've watched in a long time where it's made me feel this way, where I was like, just dang, like this person's going downhill. The only other one I can think of is Uncut Gems.
Oh
where it was
yeah,
that-
that's such a
Oh,
good one.
It gives you
I
that
love
feeling
that
where,
film.
where you're just looking at it and you're like, God, what is this guy doing, right? And so yeah, like that movie was kind of hard for me to watch, but I did enjoy it. It was very rough though. Like that
Yeah.
movie makes you feel something. So I really recommend Fight Club.
Yeah, it's a good one. Jorge?
It's called Just Mercy. It's starring Michael B. Jordan. I don't know if
Oh,
you guys heard of
yeah.
it.
I've heard of that.
Uh,
He's like a lawyer.
Yeah. I feel like that one's underrated, or not many people have heard of it. And like it's honestly like a really good film. Like it's pretty touching. It's really serious. It's about like a lawyer trying to help someone on death row, and
Is it Jamie
just gets
Foxx that
crazy.
he's helping, or is it somebody else?
I think it is Jamie. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it since I saw it in theaters, but I remembered it the other day and I was like, damn, that was a pretty good movie. So,
That's
yeah.
a good pick. I still gotta watch that. There's a lot of like, I feel like a lot of movies like that have gone under the radar recently, where it's like got to do with inmates or a lawyer helping somebody, you know, with something like that. So I'm just gonna have to like do a marathon and watch like 3 of those. Because I know there's that one. There's a couple in theaters right now. There's like 2 of them. There's like one where it's like a bunch of
There's one
inmates
with
that has to do with
Camilla.
like books or something. Like it's all about books.
This
I don't
guy.
know. Yeah, I guess that's our recommendations.
And
And,
probably Cinderella with Camila Cabello too. I haven't seen it, but I recommend it because she's in it.
Yo, I got a
There you
quick
go.
thing. You guys know that Wicked movie with Ariana Grande?
I'm watching that.
Dude,
100%.
it's guess what I found out?
Hmm.
It's 2 parts, but they're not advertising it as part 1.
I get to see her twice then.
But isn't that crazy? That's like the first time where they've done like a 2-parter and they're just like purposely not advertising it because they think it'll turn people off. I think it's because Mission Impossible Part 1 shit the bed.
Mm.
So that's interesting. I don't really have any interest in it, but hope it's good. I mean, like more Wizard of Oz shit, right? Like it's all that same story or whatever. I don't know.
I want to watch the Iron Claw.
Oh, dude,
You haven't seen it?
No,
What's that?
did we go see that together, Jorge?
I was in Mexico when you
Yeah.
guys went to go see
Yeah.
that.
That is a fucking great movie, but damn, that movie's depressing.
The Iron Claw?
Yeah, I think it's on Max.
Gran
I would
Turismo.
sometimes-
was-
Oh, that's the Zac Efron movie. Yeah.
I think that's Zac Efron's best performance.
Yeah, they oiled him up a lot though. Like, I don't know, they were always so shiny. I don't know if you noticed that. It was kind of like distracting, but
you bro, what the heck?
I did not have that thought once. My bad.
He's oiled up the whole movie. Jesus,
He was
bro.
kind of oiled up, and then Jorge
You were-
just bites his bottom lip.
They were
yeah, it's
glistening.
like- I'm like,
The
damn,
muscles.
what's he doing?
But to end the episode, thanks for getting us to 50 episodes. If you're listening to this, we appreciate you. Thank you for watching, listening, however you consume it. I have heard people asking us to put it on like Spotify and stuff, so we're taking that into consideration. It's just a lot of work to get it all on there because we're on episode 50, and I don't. There's something about starting with like putting it like episode 50 on there that feels weird. Like I feel like you should have the whole catalog, and that's a lot of work. So I don't know. Chris and I will discuss it, but here's to the next 50. We'll there's no reason for us to not keep doing this. I mean, if I'm out of town or something, I'll freaking hop on my phone or laptop and do it from the hotel room or whatever. So we will keep doing it, and I'm sure we'll have Giancarlo and Jorge on again as guests in the future. So thanks for being guests, guys, and
Of course, brother.
use code
Thanks for
Danny
having
D.
us.
Code Danny D. Fit Butters and G
What,
Fuel.
bro, is it?
Oh,
What?
hand sanitizer. Oh, just
Oh.
saying cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers.
guys.
This is my
Freaking
big
hand
old.
Oh my gosh, you sprayed it. But yeah, we'll see you next week. I think Genie Boy's gonna be on.
Ooh.
Peace.
Peace.
Later, guys.